Hey everyone, it's Faith Features, self-proclaimed connoisseur of good VNs and humour, and today we are playing My Night Job. My Night Job is a horror dating sim that features an MC working in a 24/7 store, which serves both monsters and humans. Except maybe you won't be the only one serving, as there are some co-workers and customers who will serve looks and make you fall in love. And then there is that ghost stalker who's following you, who also wants to serve you something as well. Your prison sentence. And what would that be? To be with them forever. And if you don't comply, they might just kill your loved ones. Or yourself. Sounds fun, doesn't it? So let's hop right into it. We're gonna start. Are you sure you want to start the game? Yes. Yes, of course. I love it when we have an illusion of choice. Because when is life ever fair to us? And I love visual novels that just reflect that aspect of life. So at the top we have one yes choice, which is passive. You've given up. You've accepted that someone else is going to play around with your life and probably make it hell. And then there's the other choice that's somewhat unhinged. Either from sarcasm that's about to boil into rage, or either due to being ecstatic because you become delirious with how bad of a card that is being dealt to you. In my personal, unimportant, and probably should not be followed opinion, whenever you are presented with two bad options, you should go for the option where the implications are ones that you will at least be okay to tolerate. Like, why let other people ruin your life when you can take back ownership and give yourself empowerment by ruining it yourself? Truly, words of wisdom I follow every day. So I'm going to say, yes, of course, I agree to having the option to possibly woo really hot monster customers and my co-worker. I am going to, maybe possibly my co-worker, and possibly at the risk of my life because I have a stalker that probably has no boundaries and no lower bottom line as to what they will do to try and get me. Because doing illegal things is only illegal when you are found out. So it's like the innocent until proven guilty theory. They are not doing any illegal matters when no one else knows that they're doing illegal matters. Welcome, what's your name? I'll just set it as MC. Oh, maybe I should set it as my name? I'll set it as MC for everyone. My name is MC. This is what you say out loud. My name is MC. These are your thoughts. What is not said out loud? Great, I wish you a good time. Good luck. Oh, it's already 11:33 p.m. I have to pack my things. God, I didn't even get any sleep this afternoon. I hope I don't fall asleep behind the counter. Anyways, I don't care. There are only a few clients at night, so I won't worry about it. Yeah, I didn't do anything all day. As usual. I know MC is meant to sound pathetic and wallowing in her own self-pity, but MC, don't be so hard on yourself. Take it from me, your senior. Whenever I end up procrastinating and wasting most of my day away, I like to think of it as a conscious, purposeful decision. After all, I obviously know I have the skill and talent to compress everything I need to do in a day in a mere few hours. If I couldn't, why would I dare to think of leaving everything last minute?
Lucy, stop it! Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. He's God.
But the plans were grandiose. Wash the floors, change the bed linen, cook something tasty for dinner, and just wash the dishes. Oh my god. I wanted to take a shower before work yesterday, but I overslept and was a little late for my shift. I'm lucky no one saw what time I arrived. Take a shower or don't go to the shower. I feel like this shouldn't be a significant choice, but it feels significant. I'm very aware that this visual novel is centralizing around monsters, so it wouldn't be so unlikely to think that possibly one of the love interests is a werewolf. And common to that trope is the idea of scenting, like they can smell your pheromones, and based on how attractive your pheromones are, the werewolf that is your soulmate will literally fall to their knees, enraptured by your presence. I don't know whether taking a shower or not taking a shower will amplify those pheromones, but I'm thinking that taking a shower will make you smell better because there's nothing like blocking the parts that produce that scent. But we don't know. So I'll just choose the option that sounds the best, which is to take a shower. For me, even if I don't want to deal with a shift, I find taking a shower beforehand just makes me feel a little bit more better. I feel more refreshed, so I'm just more willing to tolerate anything that comes my way. So let's take a shower. You go to the bathroom. You take a quick shower. Sometimes I feel like such a loser. No, of course there are days when everything goes just right. Then I even begin to think that my life isn't so meaningless. Although most of the time I think the exact opposite. But lately, everything's been going wrong. Sometimes even at work. Customers look at me strangely when I do something wrong. Who cares? Let them mind their own business. Nobody's perfect. It only took 7 minutes, but now you feel clean. You're coming out of the shower. Okay, I need to pack my bag. Water, hand cream, notebook, and pen. Where's my phone? Damn. You're frantically searching for it everywhere you can. Where's my phone? Oh, I found it. And also the keys. I'll put this here, otherwise it'll get lost too. Oh, all normal people go to bed at this time, but I have to go to work. I'll go to work? I won't go to work. I don't care. I love it when we have a second illusion of choice. MC, if we don't go to work, we are fired! And then we are cashless, and we could spiral further down that depressed hole you were going through when you were in the shower just a few minutes ago. Because now, we literally have no worth. Financial worth to our name, that is. And are unable to buy things that we enjoy. Let's just test that theory. Let's select this option. I won't go to work, I don't care. Well, you decided not to go to work, and therefore missed out on all the fun. Specifically the fun of serving annoying customers, the fun of having to stay awake during night shift hours, where even if you have a good sleep beforehand, because your body clock is not used to it, you end up finishing the shift feeling disgusting and yucky, and just feeling like you are the mud beneath the sole of someone's boot. Take it from me, even if I slept a proper 8 hours and shifted my cycle to be a night owl for my night shifts, I always feel terrible by the end of it. Well, the only fun thing about that we possibly would miss about missing is the fact that we get paid. Ending 0. You've been fired. What did I say? What did I say? Now, if we had at least gone to work, we at least have been able to get the right to complain and be able to comfort ourselves with a singular piece of cash as we wipe our tears. Because we probably won't have enough to use those tissues. And the thought of using coin pieces to wipe away our tears doesn't sound terribly comfortable. So, I'll go to work. Ugh, I need to get something to eat. You go to the kitchen to see what food you have. Ah. MC, maybe the reason why people are looking at you like you've done something wrong at work isn't because of what you did, but what you wore. Okay, I know everyone has different tastes, and I'm not meaning to offend anyone if we have a difference in taste, but what is this fugly thing in the corner? Like, there's cute ugly, and then there's just horrendous ugly. And I don't think I need to say which of the two I believe this thing to be. Okay, like, if MC chose this as her decor or their decor, that means that they definitely hung some form of that merch on their little uniform. Because this is their apartment. They own it. There hasn't been any form of talk about a roommate, so this is their conscious choice of decor. Now, if I was a customer, to be fair, I would make judgmental eyes too. No offense. What do I want to eat? Tea and cake, juice and sandwich, or nothing? I feel like this is like one of those choices again where it seemingly seems like there is no significance on the latter route. But like, this could possibly lead to a fainting arc with one of the LIs if we didn't eat, maybe. Maybe we can get like a Princess Carrie artwork. But you know what? I never risk going into a night duty without food, so I will be realistic and choose the juice and sandwich option. I know, realistic, so boring, but I won't be making realistic choices throughout the whole playthrough. Don't you worry about that. So let's go for juice and sandwich. It's both delicious and satisfying. Summer has finally arrived, and I don't need to dress warmly to get to work. It was especially hot today. I think I'll be able to swim in the river in a few weeks. Oh, it's already 12:31 a.m. I need to leave immediately. You change your clothes in a hurry, grab your bag, and run out of the apartment. Maybe I shouldn't have judged MC's tastes too hard, considering they literally live in a shady alleyway. Like, maybe the only cute things that they can get from stores around here are just creepy in general. Because, you know, there are monsters and humans, so they have to cater for the local population. And you can't be normal in the healthy sense if you are surrounded by danger all the time. Like, we can literally see here a wanted poster with, like, a monster that looks genuinely unhinged. So, I guess, like any artists that would be in the monster and human community probably have very visceral imaginations. Hence, the really fugly merchandise that we've gotten. Faster, faster, faster! I started working at the store about 3 years ago. Back then, it was just an ordinary, average store for people. But I hadn't been here for 6 months when something seemingly impossible happened. Monsters appeared out of nowhere and started to defend their rights. Even my employer was one of them. It was scary. And since that day, yes, we live in symbiosis with these guys. In fact, monsters and humans don't have that many differences. Vampires drink blood, and werewolves turn into animals, mostly wolves. Now look what we have here. We do have werewolves. So, that thing about the significance of the choice of whether to not take a shower or to take a shower probably is very significant, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. Ghosts and spirits can become physically inaccessible, so to speak. Mermaids live in water, and there are many other creatures with their own unique features. Yes, by the way, there are some unpleasant aspects to all of this. At least for me. Now I can't even get a kitten or a dog because they might turn out to be monsters. I really, really wanted a pet. Damn it. Because I couldn't get along with some of the new monster customers, my boss transferred me to a different position. Now I work 5-hour night shifts. Alright, so I just looked up from the bottom half of the screen because now they're in the text, and why do I see this dark figure with red eyes and a very, very wide grin peeking at me? Now, I doubt this is decor because why would the decor cover up a sale sign? Like, that just sounds like a terribly inconvenient choice. And considering like the game icon and the monster depicted at the front had red eyes and that red grin and this black theme as well, I am guessing that this is the Yandir ghost that is following us. But then again, maybe this is because when I have to deal with a problem that I know is out of my hands, I like to just ignore it until it really shoves itself in my face and I'll just deal with it as it comes. Because what's the point of being anxious when you don't know what will happen, right? So maybe this is just one of our really, really shy ghost customers that doesn't know how to smile properly. Or at least not how to smile without being creepy. Actually it's not that bad. They pay pretty well, so I didn't even have to look for another job to support myself. And while we are thinking, that monster is still there in the corner. Oh, and now he disappeared. Huh? Someone came here. Okay, how is it possible that a skeleton has more life than me? More colour? More of a pink flush to his cheeks? Like, legit, look! They look so healthy. They look so full of life. Oh my god. Like, literally. Like, we are so similar. I am a husk, for I am a mere shell of what I am whenever I come back from work, and I barely recover before going into the next shift. And he's essentially a husk too, since he's a skeleton. So why is it that he is so much better than me? This is just wonderful for my sense of self-image, for a literal skeleton to look better than me. But you know what? Instead of crashing out, let's just go through the motions. Welcome. Hello. The visitor went to choose the goods. A skeleton. I haven't seen one in a while. The last one was probably a few months ago. Although it's not surprising with my work schedule. You sigh. This is not life. I sleep during the day and work at night. And the years go by. One day, I'll open my eyes and realize that all my life I've been doing is sleeping and working. Don't worry, MC, we're all the same. Besides, only strange and scary monsters come here at night. Of course, there are exceptions, but still. Maybe I should look for a daytime job? The customer interrupts the flow of your thoughts. Products: air freshener, bone cream. Well, I guess that explains why he looks so much better than me, because he takes care of himself more than I do. I could have a little chat with him. How are you doing? Your bones look great. I don't want to. I'm not in the mood. I'll choose this one. How are you doing? Your bones look great. Oh, he's blushing. But, okay, how is that possible when he has no blood supply? You know what? This is fiction. I'm not going to think about it. I suppose you take very good care of them. Upon hearing this, the customer beamed with happiness. Yes, you're right. Thank you very much. MC, for the compliment. Huh? MC? Ah, a badge. For 3 years, I still can't remember that I have one. God. You smile at the visitor. You look amazing too. And You look great in that outfit. Okay, maybe he's just being terribly nice, especially because before I said that she probably pinned that like fugly looking thing. Or maybe it just conveniently dropped off. So he's generally complimenting her. But he seems like a nice guy, so I feel like even if he didn't like that little thing, he'll accept as part of MC and her interests and he'll still say that she looks good. Oh, thank you. My name is Konstantin. I moved to this area recently, and today I decided to explore the neighborhood a little. And this store is right in front of my house. Konstantin, you innocent, naive, beautiful thing. Oh, sorry, skeleton. You probably shouldn't tell random strangers that you live right in front of the place they work. Like, you never know who will end up becoming obsessed over you and will do possibly illegal things to get your love. Please don't do that. How was it? Was it interesting? Ooh, I really love this area. There are theatres, museums, parks, and such cute shops. Like what I was saying earlier, you shouldn't have exposed where you lived because look, this monster is back! Yeah, okay, I pretty much think this is the Yandere ghost that is following us because now he's kind of like listening in on the possible rivals that he would have. And he maybe will just take them out. And also, I don't know whether this is the same neighborhood we're talking about. Like the one that MC lives in that looks like a shady alleyway. Like, I feel like the theaters, museums, and parks that he thinks are what they are aren't actually what they traditionally mean. But maybe I am just really having a pessimistic outlook on life. Maybe I should be more like Konstantin. I'm even surprised. The news said that this area is dangerous because a lot of people and monsters have gone missing here recently. But during my entire stay here, I did not encounter a single rude or aggressive creature. Konstantin, I really don't want you to say words that are irony because there is this monster in the background that's still looking at you and me. He's thinking about something. You sigh. In fact, all the evil spirits come out at night. Believe me. As for the news, unfortunately, they're unable to find the creature responsible for these disappearances. The police can't even find any clues that could point them in the right direction. These thoughts gave you goosebumps. You're right. Oh, let me pay you now, because I'm talking too much. So, that's 33 coins. He takes out his wallet. Here, take this. Exactly 33. You put the money in the cash register. Flirt with him, or say goodbye to Konstantin. I feel like I shouldn't have the right to date Konstantin with how much, well, like, I being MC is so much of a literal husk compared to him, but a woman can dream, right? So let's choose to flirt with him. You seem to like Konstantin. You don't want to say goodbye to him. You know, Konstantin, I have never met anyone like you. You are truly wonderful, Konstantin. He almost dropped his shopping bag in surprise. MC, you are amazing! He shifts from one foot to the other. You don't want to. Maybe you could. Maybe you wouldn't mind if I asked you out on a date? I'm happy to go with you, Konstantin, anywhere in the world. Whoa, when did MC become so positive? Like, this is the MC that was in the shower and talking about how her life is miserable and disappointing most of the days. You know, I guess the saying is right. Like, when you become a couple, you end up like each other. And I'm just glad that MC is now resembling Konstantin rather than the other way round. You look at each other in love. Quite unexpectedly, you've just met the love of your life. And they lived happily ever after. when I said that statement, I didn't think that we would literally become a skeleton alongside him too. But you know what? Go off. Literally the perfect couple. Ending 2, love to the bone. Okay, so let's say goodbye to Konstantin this time round, because we have other men that we also need to join in our harem. Say goodbye to Konstantin. Okay, it was a pleasure talking to you. Have a nice night. Thank you, and have a good shift, MC. You wave goodbye to each other. All the skeletons are so cute. In all my time here, I've never met a bad or aggressive member of their species. Maybe it's because, I mean, they do have a backbone, but like they don't have much like muscle to go for them, so they wouldn't like be aggressive because they can't really muscle like out of their way of dealing with things, like if you get what I mean. Gasp! About half a year ago, I met Leo here. After a month of chatting, we started dating. And after another month, we broke up. Who would have thought that he wasn't such a great guy? Sometimes I feel so lonely. Maybe it's time to do something stupid? Call him. No, I'm not that stupid. Maybe I should call my ex. Well, there is obviously only one right answer, and that is to not call the ex. Your sense of self-worth should outweigh your need to receive temporary romantic love. But, like I promised earlier, I'm not always going to make the logical decision because that is boring. So, I'm going to make the silly choice because it's more fun. Let's call him. You take out your phone. Damn, how did I write it on my phone? Leo? No. How about not a jerk? Not a shithead? Oh, there it is. I found it. Pfft, it's just an ex-boyfriend. I didn't even have the imagination for that. Well, at least the ex-boyfriend has like one good thing going for him, and that is specifically his hair. Like, I am belatedly assuming there is nothing else good about this guy, considering he is an ex. And he literally dated us for 1 month and then somehow cheated within 1 month. So yeah, probably nothing else going for him. So let's call him. Yeah, call him. Your choice will have serious consequences? Wait, is he that much of a demon spawn that we are actually going to summon chaos with his arrival? Like, God, MC, we already have one struggle, which is getting through the night shift. We should have just placed that excitement into enriching our lives, into getting more cash, rather than getting more problems. But like I said, choosing the logical option is never fun. If you don't have problems in your life, it is boring. There are beeps. You drop your phone. My God, what is happening? Where is the light? That is what I say to myself whenever I feel like the shift is going wrong, because all I can feel like is happening is me descending into despair. Panic begins to envelop you. You blink rapidly, trying to get used to the darkness. What should I do? Ask who's here, try to find your phone, hide under the table, or press the emergency button. Why would I ask who's here? Like, we're just going to give away our location and die to this possibly demonic being. Trying to find your phone, I mean, I feel like it'll be more risky than beneficial in this case, because if our phone makes a sound and there's a killer, we will actually die. Hiding under the table is logical. Like, we can use the darkness to advantage, and we're already at the cashier, so it's just a matter of like ducking down and slightly shuffling forward. Yeah. And then pressing the emergency button. I don't even know where the emergency button is located. Like, I'm guessing it will be under the table, but then again, we have to like fuel out for it. And probably with the time that we're fueling out for it, this killer could actually grab us. So let's choose hide under the table. I feel like that's the best option. You feel for a table to lean on and bend down to get under it. Someone grabs your hands and pulls them behind your back. Your chest hits the table. Ah, what are you doing? Let me go! By this point, your eyes are finally getting used to the darkness. I have to do something. I have to gather all my strength and hit him or do nothing. Well, obviously he had better vision than us, to be able to grab us so quickly, and he also had enough strength to literally pin us against the table in a very non-romantic manner. So I feel like this option is just going to kill us, so let's just do the do nothing. Noticing the lack of resistance, the stranger pauses for a few seconds and then begins to laugh strangely. Your body starts to sweat when you feel something moving behind you. He presses himself against you, pushing you even harder against the table. Okay, when MC was thinking they're going to be railed at work with customers, they probably didn't mean it literally, like being railed at work by a customer. Hey, what are you doing? Let go! The unknown person covers your mouth with their hand. You make several attempts to escape, but this causes the unexpected guest to tighten their grip. It's useless. I can't get out. He's going to kill me. You close your eyes, waiting for a blow or something like that. Nothing happens. He loosens his grip on your face, and your body feels a little lighter too. What will happen to me? No, don't cry. Have no fear of me, MC. Oh, I had no idea you were so helpless. Oh God. Like a butterfly with its wings clipped. Oh my God, I'm literally getting shivers and goosebumps all over my body. Either from a lack of air or from the situation itself, you feel your body weakening. MC, you have to be mine. Understand that. You can feel him rubbing his head against your hair. You smell so nice. Did you take a shower? So this is the reason I had a choice before? So someone can make me feel violated both emotionally and physically? So it wasn't for a romantic arc. No. It was for our, like, it's for this. It's for the arc where we can literally be do or die, like done or dead. He removes his hand from your mouth and starts stroking your hair. I can't relax. He's definitely not doing this out of good intentions. Grabbing someone like that, he's clearly a psycho. My heart stops at the absurdity of this situation. Is he a murderer? Why me? Hot tears are streaming down your cheeks. Everything is spinning. My eyes are stinging. I hope I don't pass out. Your body can no longer handle this stress. Everything is blurring before my eyes. You lose consciousness. Damn! You immediately cover your mouth with your hands and look around. Oh, my hands. Did I fall asleep at the table? Why did I sit in the chair in the first place? Am I crazy? Now my head hurts too. You're rubbing your eyes. I need to wash my face with cold water to come to my senses. Go to the bathroom. You wash your face. What a terrible dream. I haven't had one like that in a long time. I don't think we should be calling that a dream, MC. I'm pretty sure that's a nightmare. It also happened at work. I hope no one saw it. I hope I don't get fired. God. Phew, I feel better now. You look at your reflection for a while and then leave the room. It takes a long time before you hear a familiar sound. Who came here at this time? Oh, I think Brandon brought the goods. Hi, MC. How are you? Okay. My heart is literally pounding in my chest right now, and I don't think it's because of the near-death experience I went through. Like, Brandon, respectfully, you look like my next mistake. You know, with the red hair and everything going for you. You know, maybe you should stay back with me when everyone is gone and teach me how to be a good girl. Like, I'm saying for me, I know that the MC is gender neutral here because I'm making the playthrough a good person. I don't know how I'm meant to do sexy talk with that one, but please provide suggestions in the comments below. Hi, it's fine. What did you bring this time? Only a few types of drinks. Aw, Brandon, you should have said you brought a special delivery for a special person. That being you for me. Or at least 2 movie tickets so we can go on a cute movie date for our first time together. You know, a girl can dream. Wow, why are you suddenly interested in this? Well, obviously because I'm interested in you. Am I not allowed to ask you about it? Well, I've always been curious, but this time I decided to find out. I decided to check if you're fulfilling all your duties. Let's go for this one. I feel like this is the most frisky. Oh yeah, a man who blushes is so sexy. Brandon, your blood is running to your face while my blood is running.
What did he say?
Down my nose! Down my nose! Because he is hot. What were you guys thinking? Sinful people, get your heads out of the gutter. By the way, how's work? Is anyone bothering you? It's alright, and there's no one here to hurt me. There are nights when no one comes here but you. Huh. Actually. Be careful. I've been seeing a strange guy here for the 3rd night in a row. He's hanging around the corner of our store. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it, but it's still kind of shady. Be careful when you're here alone. If anything happens, press the emergency button immediately, okay? Brandon, that was a little bit late to say. Because I definitely did not press the emergency button when I was in trouble. Or you can call me. I live in this neighborhood. How is he so sly with this? Who is getting hot in here? Casually handing over his number for our safety? I see you. Okay. Thank you for the warning. I'll be on my guard. Okay. He's looking at your face. Have you been getting enough sleep? You don't look so good. Yeah, that's true. At home, I tried to sleep for at least a couple of hours, but unfortunately, I couldn't fall asleep. At this rate, you'll fall asleep right behind the cash register. You swallow nervously. I was just doing that before you came in. Haha, it's okay. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Okay, I'll be here anyway, so if you feel like falling asleep, just tell me. I'll take your turn while you sleep. That's really sweet and all, Brandon, but it'll probably be more useful for me if you offer me your beefy arm instead. After all, those arms must be solid from always dealing with the stock.
Oh, 6-pack. Boy.
You're a little embarrassed. No, it's really okay. In any case, I can always have a cup of coffee or an energy drink to boost my energy. Thank you, Brandon. You're always very kind to me. Is he blushing? I think my face is going to burn up too. Okay, have a good night. I'm going to start working too. I want to clean up the cash register because there are all sorts of paper and receipts. Yes, that's right. Thank you, MC, and have a good night too. He looks at you one more time before he leaves. Oh, Brandon, you know the effect that you have on me. It's like you're asking, come on, come with me. Abandon your job. He's actually a really nice guy. When we first met, he gave me his number so I could call him if anything happened. Maybe he just wanted to be friends with me, and he found an excuse to do so. Today I could talk with him. Maybe I should help him a little. Of course, offer him to help. Wow, that's very sweet of you. Just, let's have a cup of coffee first, okay? No, what about we have a date first, Brandon? What about we have a date? But it's okay, I understand. I have to be patient. Patience is a virtue. Coffee? Okay, I don't want to. Well, I don't actually really like coffee, but, like, if it's from Brandon, I would drink it. Why would I refuse? So, okay. What kind of coffee do you want? I want a latte, an Americano. No, I'd rather drink some water. I'm guessing a latte is like the least strong. I'll go for a latte. Okay, it will be done. He goes to get coffee. A few minutes later, he returns with cups of coffee. Thank you. You're welcome. Ah, come on! During our date, out of all things? Well, oh, no. Maybe I shouldn't be upset. A blackout? Well, okay, if it wasn't full darkness and partial darkness, things can happen in desperate times, people bond and get closer, and maybe we could take advantage of it. But I don't think it's that sort of scenario. Especially considering that monster lurking in the background where we're talking with Konstantin. And then Brandon just so conveniently happens to mention that he saw someone, lurking around the corner of the store for the past 3 days. So I think this is probably the work of that ghost. What's wrong with the light? MC, stay put. I'll go check the electrical panel. Okay. He's leaving. I don't think it was a good idea for him to leave. He's probably gonna get, I don't know, offed or go missing. Why am I shaking so much? I don't remember being afraid of the dark. Fragments of a recent dream float through your head. It was just a dream, wasn't it? You feel like someone is hugging you. Ah! You immediately break free and head towards the exit. Brandon, where are you? Brandon? You don't have to shout, MC. No one will hear you anyway. You are overcome with panic. Run out of the store, save yourself. No! Why would I abandon my blushing knight in shining armor who wards off the depression caused my shifts with his beautifully made cups of coffee? I hate coffee, just to re-emphasize it, but I'll drink any made by him. So what did you do to him? Are you deaf? I'm asking, what did you do to him? Where is he? The unknown. I don't see him anywhere. Calm down. I would never kill anyone you care about, but it irritates me when they look at you like that. How irritatingly rational. Why make your darling hate you before you reveal yourself to them? So just say to them, hey, I'm not going to kill the people you care about, but just know if you piss me off enough, I will. So now it becomes their fault, rather than you being an evil person, if they kill your loved ones after they warned you about it. What are you talking about? Who are you anyway? It doesn't matter now. You upset me again, MC. This time I have to... No, I simply have to teach you a lesson. Oh my god. You literally jump out of the door and run away from this place. Huh? What? Where am I? I can't open my eyes. I remember running out of the store. How long did I run? You rub your eyes. How did I end up here? You're finally awake, MC. Oh my god. Who are you? Darkness again. Oh, MC. Why are you doing this to me? Why do you need someone if he is not me? Okay, what? I swear he has the same hair as the ex. Like, don't tell me the ex is a literal eldritch horror. Like, now that kind of explains. Well, but being a monster literally doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a monster in terms of your ethical choices. No, don't touch me! Leave me alone! Get lost! It's just a nightmare. I don't remember how I got into my apartment. It's still dark. What time is it? I just went to bed. I need to go back to sleep. Oh my god. He's here with us? Yeah, my exact reaction. I can't move. Don't be afraid, MC. Everything is fine. Okay, I'm not gonna continue with that. The unknown hums a lullaby-like tune and gently pats you in time with his hand, trying to calm you down. I can't even speak. What is this? Sleep paralysis? Or reality? I've had nightmares about this ghost before. Why am I seeing it again? Scary. Why is he lying on me? Like, this would have been sweet because it's something my fat cat does to me and basically paralyzes me in the process when I'm sleeping with him on the bed. But we have a monster in our bed, and it's not the sort of monster that we want. Like, at least the monster that I have in my bed, my fat cat who bites my ankles if I don't feed him to the point he vomits, is a nice monster to have. But this is not the sort of monster I want. I should try to sleep or I have to resist. I feel like there's no point in resisting, so let's just sleep. Everything is okay. It's a dream. It's all not true. It's okay. It's a dream. It's not reality. I want to tell you something. Do you know how I became interested in you? Okay, if you wanted me to sleep, you should have given me a good bedtime story titled Silence. There are many pages to this book, and all the pages are empty, devoid of text. I don't need to hear the horror story of how you became obsessed with me and my scent. That's just going to keep me up at night. No, I don't want to know anything. Just disappear. You found out now. I was wandering around that area at the time. You see, I wasn't living. I was just existing. I had no interests or goals, nothing that would give my life meaning. But one day, I was passing by a store and heard someone's quiet sobs. I came closer and saw you, crying. No, no, no! The only time I cried at work was when I dumped my ex-boyfriend. It's been 6 months since then. You were absolutely beautiful, MC. You can feel him trembling as he talks about it. And then I decided for myself that I'll first take a closer look at you before taking any action. But today, something made me come here to you. I'm sorry if I scared you today. Well, late apology much? When you started calling your ex-boyfriend, I just lost my temper. And when you agreed to talk to this guy, I couldn't think of anything better to do than make you run away from the store as far as possible. Your face then, it was worth it. MC, I'm really afraid that you might somehow slip through my fingers. It's really scary. I want you to be mine, MC. He speaks quickly, as if he is afraid that this conversation could be interrupted at any moment. I want you to always be near. When I look at you, it seems like even my heart is beating in my chest again. Ah, Elsie, please don't ever make me angry, and then I will have a reason to kill you, sweetheart. I'm sorry? Kill me? Yeah, I think I'll sleep now. Because I don't want to be permanent. Ah, no, this should never happen. What the hell is going on? Lord, give me the strength to survive this night. It's so nice to be here with you. It were always like this. Sleep, MC, and dream of what you most want to see. Maybe a room without you in it. That would probably be very conducive to my sense of safety, you know. Also, your eyes close. You no longer have the strength to open them. You feel a kiss on your forehead and instantly fall into a world of dreams. End of first shift. Wow, that was a ride. That was a ride. Hopefully we can reset and actually get our romance with Brandon. Like, I really want it right now. I didn't want this. So I know I said before I wanted to pursue Brandon, but now that I reevaluate it, I think the saying, you leave the best things for last, should be followed. So let's just say, no, I have to work, so we can leave Brandon for our last and we can just savor the romance and deliciousness we have in that arc. No, I have to work. You were looking at the shelves of goods. MC? What happened? Are you alright? I called you 5 times. I'm sorry, I was just thinking. Don't apologize. I wanted to tell you that I'm done for today. You notice the shelves are filled with drinks again. You did it fast. Yes, as always. Okay, I'm gone. If you need anything, just call. Wow, you know, if you like doing things fast and efficient, maybe we can be really efficient when we, go through our dates, and then we can become fiancés, and then we can become married and have kids. Oh my god, I wonder what the kids will look like. But, okay, no, stop. He said that you're saved, you're fangirling to his route. And right now we're not actively pursuing his route, so calm thyself down. Calm thyself. Bye. You wave goodbye to each other. I'm alone again. I hope no one else comes. Welcome. Upon seeing you, the visitor immediately headed in your direction. Oh, wow. So we first had our red-looking flag, which was Brandon, who turned out more to be like a red-coloured plush love heart you'll receive from a good boyfriend on Valentine's Day. And then we have this guy, who looks like a literal reincarnation of a black flag. But maybe he'll impress us in a good way. Is he looking at me? Well, hi. Whoa, Lucas, your name is terribly close to our ex, Leo. MC, you have a cute name. Thank you. Lucas. He extends his hand to you. My name is Lucas. You shake hands to celebrate your acquaintance. His hand is so cold. Brr. How long have you been working here? Wait a minute. I forgot to commentate on something. This low-key reminds me of the interaction between Bella Swan and Edward Cullen. Like, the really famous one that I have memorized since the first time I heard it. Okay, start scene. You're impossibly fast and strong. Your skin is pale white and ice cold. Your eyes change colour, and sometimes you speak like you're from a different time. You never eat or drink anything. You don't go out in the sunlight. How old are you? 17. How long have you been 17? A while. I know what you are. Say it. Out loud. Say it. Vampire. And if you're wondering how I memorized all of this, I was a drama student back then. So yeah. How long have you been working here? A long time. About 3 years. Wow, this really sounds like the Bella Swan Edward Cullen interaction. Like, how long have you been 17? Equals, how long have you been working here? Oh, a while. And then MC, a long time. About 3 years. I see you, Dev. I see you. Why won't he let go of my hand? It's somehow awkward. Someone slapped your hand. MC, baby, I've missed you so much. She's holding out her hands to you. Amari, it's been a while. Hug her or stand still. I mean, I wouldn't really hug one of my friends in front of a customer, I'll be completely honest. Just because it seems like a little unprofessional, so just say stand still. She pulls you close and hugs you tightly. Okay. You feel an angry gaze and carefully break your hug with your friend. Who the hell are you? Oh, whoa. Why do they both slightly remind me of each other? Like, they're both giving, like, dominant vibes. Like, I would do anything, absolutely anything for my lover. Even if it toes on the line of illegal. And even if it's illegal, it isn't illegal if no one finds out. Like, in this case, I'm not sure. I'm guessing the guy would be more threatening. Like, I don't really know who'd win between a fight between the two of them, because even though they look humanoid, with their pale skin and everything, I'm guessing that they're monsters. And I'm not sure what monster these two are. But they're both really sexy, so it makes it really hard for me to choose an option here. She's very sensitive, and I need to distract him somehow. Lucas, did you want to buy something? No, I just want to see what kind of store it was. What happened? I'm sorry, MC. I accidentally spilled my cocktail. Where did she get the cocktail from? Sorry. Calm down. It's okay. I'll get the mop right away. Please forgive me. I really didn't mean to. As you pass Amari, you gently tap her on the shoulder. It's okay. I'll be right back. Where the hell did that mop go? You're looking around the room. Ah, there she is. Wow, we're really lonely. We're even, like, categorizing our, like, cleaning items and personifying them. Why is there no water? So there was a bucket somewhere. You finally wet the mop. Where's Lucas, the guy who was here? I don't know. He just left in silence. Clearly. You're mopping the floor. I'm sorry again, MC. Amari, it's okay. By the way, MC, I made the cookies you like. Here, this is for you. Wow, thank you so much, Amari. This is so cute. Eat it now. Don't eat. Put it in your bag. Alright, guys, look at her face. She looks like she's ready to completely dominate her darling using the cookies she probably laced with a drug. I genuinely believe, at least in games, I have the power of prediction and foretelling. Possibly. But, like, how boring would life be if I made the logical choice? So let's say, eat it now, even though we know it's probably laced with a drug, and she's probably going to take advantage of us and kidnap us and whisk us away into her own little world. So eat it now. You take a bite. How delicious. You literally pounce on your friend's treat. Here, have a drink at least. You take a bottle of water from her hands. Thank you. You're welcome. I was really hungry today. I are we, like, okay. I guess this would have been, like, the option where we didn't eat that would have geared us towards this route, but I actually ate, so I'm just a greedy person now. I'm feeling hot. You know, MC, I got kicked out of my rented apartment, so I don't have a place to stay tonight, you know? Kicked out? Well, this is terribly convenient. What's wrong with me? My face is burning and my heart is racing. You drink water. Well, can I stay at your place tonight, especially since your work is almost over? Yes, of course. Yes, you can sleep with me tonight? I feel like one definitely has more implications than the other, so let's choose the frisky option. Wow, I'm really just cheating on Brandon. But Brandon is still my first love, okay? I still love him the most. But everyone's sexy here, so I'm gonna give them all that little, like a little piece of my heart, but Brandon will receive the biggest, I swear. Yes, you can sleep with me tonight. Wow, you're so kind, MC. You approach your friend. Then let's go, because I don't feel very well. Are you sick? She touches her lips to your forehead. Wow, you're burning up, MC. But you shouldn't worry about it. I'll cure you. Can you really cure me? Thoughts get confused. Oh, wow, she is very hot, dominant, and sexy. Unexpectedly, this fragile girl can easily lift you up in her arms. Don't worry, baby. I'll take good care of you. So this is the Princess Carrie moment. Oh my god. I'm such a genius. Did I imagine it? Her voice sounded rougher. I think I'm falling asleep. Your eyes are closing. End of first shift. Okay. Alright, so... Wow. MC, her love interests are giving her a really rough time. So first we had, well, except for Konstantin, unknown basically kidnaps us and gives us sleep paralysis. Amari basically drugs us and then makes us faint and then gets Princess Carried, and we're probably going to go and get locked up in our own place, and Amari's never going to let us out. Wow, we have a really great batch of love interests. Okay, hopefully the next routes will be better. Let's see what happens if we chose the more logical answer. After seeing her expression here, let's see what would happen. So let's say we don't eat it and put it in the bag, because that'll be so much more boring. Well, aren't you even going to try the cookies? Oh, she looks so sad here. Yeah, we'll keep on pursuing with the logical response. No, I don't want to overeat. Okay. Actually, I want to ask you something. What's the matter? I got kicked out of my rented apartment, so I don't even have a place to stay, you know. What a nightmare. How could they do this to you? They found a more financially stable roommate. I didn't even have time to pack my things. You should go to the police. No, I'll find myself another place to live and go get my things tomorrow. I want to invite you to the beach. Your shift is already over, right? To the beach? Right now? Amari nods happily in response. Yes, the weather is so warm today, and also, I want to spend some time with you. We haven't seen each other for a long time. I think this is a great idea. I'm sorry, but I'm very tired. Well, I feel like one option is obviously more logical than the other. Specifically, I'm sorry, but I'm very tired. Like, we're two females. It is very late at night. And there is possibly like a kidnapper / murderer on the loose who is abducting people. Going to the beach doesn't sound like a great idea. But like I said, choosing a logical option wouldn't make this a very fun playthrough. So Let's say, I think this is a great idea. I have never been to this place. MC is so much like me. I barely explore places like in my community or near my workplace. The only route that I know is home to work and work to home. I barely ever deviate from that. And it's just because I'm really tired after work. It's not because I don't want to explore. It's just I'm really exhausted. Oh, really? How do you like this place? I like it. It's very nice here. I'm glad you liked it. I want to swim a little. Are you with me? We're swimming right now? You're saying it's warm, but girl, in this time of day, it's probably cold. No, the water is still cold. Yeah, MC, I agree. Ha ha ha, as you wish. She begins to undress. You turn away. We're both girls, MC. You shouldn't have reacted like that. It's still somehow awkward. Was she seriously planning to swim? I thought she just wanted to go for a walk. A pair of hands grabs your shoulders with alarming force. You don't have time to react. What's going on? Why does she do this? You find yourself in the water. She pulled me so deep, I can't feel the bottom. I can't breathe. Where did she go? Does she want me to drown? I can't swim.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
You start to panic. Oh, wait. Amari is a mermaid? Oh, what? And she has abs? Like, look at these abs. Wow, holy moly. Who is it? It's going to eat me. Oh, wow. So, I'm guessing Amari is a mermaid who can fluidly transform between genders. Like, on the surface, they are more feminine presenting, and in the water, they are more masculine presenting. So, like a hermaphrodite. I'm pretty sure there are like mermaid legends that do illustrate mermaids like that, but damn, how's Amari so attractive in both genders? It's not fair that the higher beings did not bless us, bless me equally. Like, I only have one gender. I identify as a cisgender woman, and I want a bit more beauty in me. You start to kick, but the creature presses you against itself. Wow, this is really traumatizing me. This is reminding me of like them pressing us, the unknown, pressing us against the table, but it's okay, it's a different person. Isn't that Amari? His face looked exactly like hers. What the hell? He kisses you. Oh. No, let go. You try to free your hands, but it turns out to be just a waste of effort. What is wrong with me? I'm feeling hot. I have no strength at all. I can't resist anymore. Wait, so that wasn't a kiss to like breathe life into us, like the thing, like that romance with mermaids ex human, where when the mermaid kisses you, they're able to pass on the ability to breathe underwater. You hear someone carrying you out of the water. Rest, baby MC. Oh wow, okay. So with Amari, it seems like we are the sort of MC to get Princess carried a lot. We're just their princess. Even if she is slightly red flag coded, at least. Sorry, even though they. Should I call them they, considering that they can transform between genders? Yeah, I'll say they. They, even though they are slightly red flag coded, they treat us like a princess. So, I guess they are better than the unknown. That bastard cheated on me from the very beginning of our relationship. What was he missing? The goat. I don't even want to think about him. Let him live his own life. It doesn't concern me anymore. It takes a long time before you hear a familiar sound. Who came here this time? Oh, I think Brandon brought the goods. Hey MC, how are you? Well, I'm good now that you're here. But no, I'm going to be nonchalant and say, hi, it's fine. What you bring this time? Because you know what? Like I said, they always say leave the best for last because I am going to finally date my man. Well, almost for last. Like, I've been virtuous for having patience. So of course the higher beings will allow me to indulge myself and fangirl over my red, striking, fiery hot man. Only a few types of drinks. Wow, why are you suddenly interested in this? Let's choose the option that made him blush last time. Well, I've always been curious, but this time I decide to find out. He looks at you for a while. Oh, I love his blush. It's so cute. By the way, how's work? Is anyone bothering you? Well, you can bother me anytime, anywhere. It's special, exception just for you. It's alright, and there's no one to hurt me. There are nights when no one comes here but you. Huh, actually. Be careful, I've been seeing a strange guy here for the third night in a row. He's hanging around the corner of our store. I don't know, maybe there's nothing wrong with it, but it's still kind of shady. Be careful when you're here alone. If anything happens, press the emergency button immediately, okay? Or you can call me. I live in this neighborhood. Okay. Thank you for the warning. I'll be on my guard. Okay. He's looking at your face. Have you been getting enough sleep? You don't look so good. Yeah, that's true. At home, I tried to sleep for at least a couple of hours, but unfortunately, I couldn't fall asleep. At this rate, you'll fall asleep right behind the cash register. Haha, it's okay. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Okay, I'll be here anyway, so if you feel like falling asleep, just tell me. I'll take your turn while you sleep. You're a little embarrassed. No, it's really okay. In any case, I can always have a cup of coffee or an energy drink to boost my energy. Thank you, Brandon. You're always very kind to me. Is he blushing? I think my face is going to burn up too. I won't mention anything. For I am virtuous, I am a saint, I am cleansed and pure from all sinful thoughts. Okay, have a good night. I'm going to start working too. I want to clean up the cash register because there are all sorts of paper and receipts. Yes, that's right. Thank you, MC, and have a good night too. He looks at you one more time before he leaves. He's actually a really nice guy. When we first met, he gave me his number so I could call him if anything happened. Maybe he just wanted to be friends with me, and he found an excuse to do so. Today I could talk to him. Maybe I should help him a little? Of course! Why wouldn't I want some one-on-one time with my man in a 24/7 convenience store that conveniently happens to not have that much customers during night duties? It's just us two most of the time and we're alone. Offer him help. Wow, that's very sweet of you. Just, let's have a cup of coffee first, okay? Can we finally have our date without any disruptions? I hope so. Coffee? Okay, what kind of coffee do you want? Let's go with the same option. Okay, it will be done. He goes to get coffee. A few minutes later, he returns with cups of coffee. Thank you. You're welcome. Our date is unobstructed! Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I suddenly short-circuited and became Russian because the gaze Look at the gaze. Like, stop looking at me with those eyes. The higher beings know I need the strength of a Russian to keep things appropriate at work. What shall we talk about? Oh my god, stop grinning at me like that with those eyes. The only talking that I would be doing with you is talking with our lips very, very close together. Oh my god. Okay, no. Be nonchalant. Okay, oh my god. And also, what shall we talk about? What about we talk about marriage, having kids, how I was not thirsty for the coffee in my hands because I don't even like coffee but you. Oh my god. He knows the effect that he has. He knows that we're stumbling, trying to find for a category to talk about. Let's say, about him, about me. And what exactly do you want to know, MC? Maybe you can say, what do you do besides this job? Are you really interested? Of course I am. You're going to be my future husband. Yes, I am. I'm glad. Oh, look at his blush and that gaze. Oh. Stay pure, stay holy. You're better than this. I actually work another job during the day. Why is he silent? You stare at him, waiting for him to continue the conversation. I teach drawing lessons at school. Why is he blushing when he says this? Because I swear he's totally thinking about how to request to draw us like one of his French girls or guys or just like a French non-binary person. Like, those bedroom eyes and that blush, he can't be thinking of anything else as he says this part about himself. Wow, so you draw well? I guess so. To be honest, I'm a little surprised. I thought you were into sports or something. I've loved drawing since childhood. I got it from my father. He taught me everything. Oh no, he has daddy issues! I can't be your daddy, but I can be your mommy. And you, MC, what do you do during the day? Well, we sleep! That's it. His father is gone. For a moment, his face becomes so sad. I usually sleep in after work, and then the rest of the time I either watch TV series or do chores around the house. That's right, people need to get a good night's sleep to have energy. And when do you sleep? I don't think you can neglect sleep. I sleep twice a day. First in the morning for about 2 hours, then in the evening after work at school. I see. Let's talk about this because that was that whole concept that monsters only recently been able to live like without having to hide themselves. So where did you live before people found out about you? I don't know where many of the monsters lived, but my family and I lived in a werewolf village. If we need to go into town, we simply hid our ears under hoods and our tails under jackets and cloaks. But there were also those who didn't hide it at all. Some people like to dress in unusual clothes, sometimes even wearing ears and a tail, so no one paid much attention to werewolves. So we didn't experience any particular problems. He talks about it so easily. I thought they were hiding in some tunnels or sewers. Have people ever wandered into your place? Yes, but these cases can be counted on one hand. When this happened, someone from the older generation would lead the person out of the forest. Didn't people realize that the peoples in the village were different from them? No, they never understood. It was just that it always happened at night, and all the villagers were in their homes. And the werewolf who accompanied the lost man hid its ears and tails. That was all. Interesting. Okay, I'll think about it later. Oh, what animal are you turning into? Yes, I know it's a pretty stupid question. Well, no. What do you think? Try to guess. Wolf, fox, cat? I have no idea. Well, considering how sly he is with how, he would kind of gently encourage us to call him if we're ever in danger. And he, gently worries about our well-being. And completely charming and knock me off my feet. I think he's a fox. Wow, congratulations, MC, you guessed it. Do you want to get a reward? my god. What sort of reward? Oh my god. A reward? Yes, there's a reward for the correct answer. So what do you want? Or not? I want. Stop talking nonsense. Stop teasing me. I'm already losing dignity by how painfully obvious my yearning is. But you know what? Sometimes we need to swallow our pride to get the grand prize. So I want. Oh! Oh! We've been kissed! Oh my god! A kiss? What the? That redhead guy just kissed you on the cheek. Such a reward is suitable, isn't it? Wow. Brandon, you're making me really greedy because what other tasks I need to achieve more? Like, you know, maybe we can upgrade the difficulty of the task. You might move from my cheek to my lips instead. Water, water. I have to turn away before he sees my red face. No, MC, you power through it. You want to appear nonchalant so he can flirt with you more. You drop the bottle. Water comes out of it. Damn, I didn't screw the lid on. Whoosh. Oh my god, we literally fell for him. You slipped, but Brandon caught you by the hood of your sweater in time. MC, be careful, you might have hit your head. Thank you. I'm going to get the mop. Oh my god. You run to the bathroom, slipping again on the way, but not falling. Oh my god, this is terrible. You slap your cheeks. I need to pull myself together. Why am I getting so worked up over a little kiss anyway? So, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Calmness, only calmness. It's just Brandon, a guy I've known for a long time, and I also have a big fat crush on. You take a mop and go to the sales hall. That's it. I wiped it off. MC, I'm sorry. I didn't think it might bother. It didn't bother me at all. It's okay. I wasn't uncomfortable. It was just a bit unexpected. Have you finished your coffee? Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Also, I just noticed he has a ring on his fifth finger. What about we move it to your fourth finger? And maybe I can also have a wedding ring on my fourth finger too. You take the mop back to its place. Shall we go then? Yes. Brandon grabs a few boxes and heads towards the drink shelves. You follow him. Brandon sits down and opens the boxes. You start helping him. It seems someone has come. I'll be back soon, Brandon. Don't miss me. Okay, I miss you already, MC. Oh, this is so unfair. He knows how painfully obvious it is that I want him, and yet he teases me knowing I have to do my job. You come to the checkout. Welcome. Upon seeing you, the visitor immediately headed in your direction. Is he looking at me? Oh, hi. Oh, it's Lucas. MC, you have a cute name. Thank you. Lucas. He extends his hand to you. My name is Lucas. You shake hands to celebrate your acquaintance. His hand is so cold. Brr. How long have you been working here? A long time. About 3 years. Why won't he let go of my hand? It's somehow awkward. I'm loyal to Brandon on this route, so we'll pull out our hand. You tug your hand, but the guy only tightens his grip. Oh, sorry, MC. He lets go of your hand. I was just staring at you. This guy is a vampire. You have to be careful with him. I wonder how much of his vampire traits are similar to Edward Cullen's vampire traits. Like, will he be like, this is the skin of a killer, Bella, and he'll take off his clothes, and as the sun hits his skin, it will start sparkling. Did you want to buy something? No, actually, I was just passing by and decided to pop in. Oh, I see. Nice little shop. He notices your confusion. Oh, don't think I'm some kind of maniac or an idiot. I just want to get to know you. I like people. Not in the sense that I like drinking their blood. It's interesting to talk to people. Your thinking is different from ours. Do you really think so? I don't think it depends much on whether you're a vampire or a human. There are plenty of idiots among both people and monsters. Oh, goodness. MC probably dealt with one too many to come to this conclusion. He sighs. It depends, and how. At the very least, it's influenced by the fact that many monsters had to hide and adapt to terrible conditions. This kind of life has made them rude and aggressive, you see. There are many who still don't want to live in society. They don't need it. Or they're just used to living in those conditions and don't want to change their lives. Who knows? Yes, I think you're right. A friend of mine told me she was once hunted. People killed many of her relatives when she was still a child. It's terrible. I feel like this might be talking about Amari. Like mermaids getting hunted for their scales, maybe? But they were hardly any different from people. They simply wanted a quiet and peaceful life. MC, you turn your attention back to the guy standing in front of you. What's wrong with you? You look kind of upset. I just remembered something. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. You smile at him. Sorry, I have to work. I have to help my partner. Well, maybe Brandon and I would be work partners for long. Maybe we could become partners in life. Lucas turns and notices a red tail at the end of the sales floor. So, if you don't want to buy anything here... yes, of course. Then I'm leaving. Bye-bye, MC. It was nice chatting with you. See you later. You wave back at him. Bye. Back to Brandon. Wow, you've already put all the goods out? Almost. Haha, only this box remains. You take a few bottles and put them on the shelf. You really do your job very quickly. I wonder what other things he can do quickly, efficiently, and meticulously. I'm not talking about intimate places. I'm talking about like I said before, through going through dates quickly and then efficiently becoming fiancés and then becoming married and having kids. I wasn't thinking of anything else. I'll take it as a compliment. You reach for the product again. Oh, you feel warmth on your hand. Sorry, MC. Let me set them out myself. There are only a few bottles left. Huh. He removes your hand and takes the remaining drinks from the box. Oh my god, guys, how sinful. We held hands before dating. Okay. His hand is so hot. Just like the rest of him, he's so hot. That's it. Done. And your shift just ended. Come on, I'll walk you home. Oh, such husband material. Okay, let's go. Well, here we are. Thanks for seeing me out. You're welcome, MC. Okay, you need to get a good night's sleep today. See you later. My heart, why is it beating so fast? I think I like this guy. I need to go to bed quickly. No. I think I like this guy. Maybe hug him? Yes? Yes, please hug him. Brandon, what's happened? No. I better just say goodbye to... Why? MC! Oh my god, why did we block ourselves? Come on! Okay, no, I better just say goodbye to him quickly. Thanks, bye! Haha, bye-bye, sweet dreams. You run into the entrance. Okay, that's basically the end of the Brandon route before we repeat again to see Unknown. So unfortunately I played through all the other options and I realized we don't have another alternate route ending for Brandon like there was with Amari. So I'm locking in now into Lucas's route. So to get to here I basically just didn't really respond to any Brandon's advances, which really hurt my heart, considering that he is my husband. But this is basically the screen that we're going to get before we start getting into Lucas's date route. So don't apologize. I want to tell you that I'm done for today. You notice the shelves are filled with drinks again. You did it fast. Yes, as always. Okay, I'm gone. If you need anything, just call. Bye. You wave goodbye to each other. I'm alone again. Wow, MC. Most of us are alone. I hope no one else comes. And you know what they say? You always attract what you don't want or you fear. Because look, a customer! Welcome! Upon seeing you, the visitor immediately headed in your direction. Is he looking at me? Well, hi, MC. You have a cute name. Thank you. Lucas. He extends his hand to you. My name is Lucas. You shake hands to celebrate your acquaintance. His hand is so cold. Brr. How long have you been working here? A long time. About 3 years. Why won't he let go of my hand? It's somehow awkward. Well, since we're locking into his route, it's now okay for us to hold his hand. It's okay, let him hold it. Your hand is so warm. Well, maybe I'm still feeling a little bit frisky from Brandon's route, but there's other places I can warm up for you. But no, I'm loyal. I'm loyal. Although this is not surprising. He looks at your face, completely immersed in his thoughts. He won't bite me, will he? He lets go of your hand. Did you want to buy something? No, actually, I was just passing by and decided to pop in. Oh, I see. Nice little shop. He notices your confusion. Oh, don't think I'm some kind of maniac or an idiot. I just want to get to know you. I like people. Not in the sense that I like drinking their blood. It's interesting to talk to people. Your thinking is different from ours. Do you really think so? I don't think it depends much on whether you're a vampire or a human. There are plenty of idiots among both people and monsters. He sighs. It depends and how. At the very least, it's influenced by the fact that many monsters had to hide and adapt to terrible conditions. This kind of life has made them rude and aggressive, you see. There are many who still don't want to live in society. They don't need it. Or they're just used to living in those conditions and don't want to change their lives. Who knows? Yes, I think you're right. A friend of mine told me she was once hunted. People killed many of her relatives when she was still a child. It's terrible. But they were hardly any different from people. They simply wanted a quiet and peaceful life. And see? You turn your attention back to the guy standing in front of you. What's wrong with you? You look kind of upset. I just remembered something. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. You smile at him. Don't you have anything to do right now? Maybe we should have some coffee? Ooh, another date. We're being so productive at work. You know what they say? You want to have like a good conversion rate when you're in customer service. You want customers to become like long-term returning back clients. And I guess MC has taken that in their way as like, well, I can make them want to come all the time, specifically to see me, so I'll go on dates with them. So yes, let's go. I love her entrepreneur mindset. Great. Ooh, this little shop is actually quite nice. Well, it reflects the person that's working in it right now. You nod at him and take a sip of your hot drink. Aren't you scared working here alone? The night shift in this neighborhood doesn't seem particularly safe, especially after all these incidents. Actually, I've gotten used to this for a long time, but in recent months... He looks at you expectantly. Should I tell him about what's going on at work? We've literally just met. Tell him briefly what is bothering you or change the topic of conversation. I feel like if we want to romance him, it'll be better to tell him about everything. He seems like a kind person, so let's go with this option. You sigh. You know, everything was fine, or rather, there was nothing unusual at my job. My thoughts are getting confused. This topic really bothers me. 3 or 4 months ago, I started noticing someone cleaning up after me after my shift. At first, I thought it was my partner, but this someone was also cleaning my personal locker, and only I have the key to it. I even looked through the CCTV footage, but found nothing. And also, when I'm here alone, sometimes a wave of goosebumps runs through my body and fear envelops me, just out of the blue. It feels like even when I'm alone, I'm not alone. I don't want to scare you, but what you just told me sounds like you're a strange stalker. A stalker obsessed with cleanliness. Or perhaps the spirit of a cleaning lady who can't bear to see the mess in this little shop, or in your locker either. You're having fun, aren't you? He should have just told that to anyone. I'm so sorry, but I really don't think you're being hunted or anything. Someone probably just likes to keep things tidy, that's all. You know that interaction that we just had between Lucas and MC? It really gives like the older guy teasing the younger girlfriend. Because that's what's happening with one of my friends. She is seeing an older guy, and whenever she does something a little bit silly, he would tease her like this. So this is a very good representation of probably how a vampire will talk to a human girl or a human that they're interested in but is younger than them. And by the way, calling me a stranger is a bit unfair, isn't it? We've known each other for a whole 15 minutes now, MC. Okay, I won't make such mistakes again. I need to stop worrying about it. Nothing bad happened, and no one threatened me. Maybe the same someone is cleaning out other lockers too. I never really thought about it. What should I talk to him about? Can you drink coffee? Well, I would hope he does, considering that he offered to drink coffee with you. I can. Sometimes I eat other food too. They make very tasty steaks at the gourmet restaurant. But, for example, I don't eat mushrooms. They're hard to digest. And I just don't like tomato juice. And I don't like tomatoes either. I thought vampires only drink blood. There's some truth to that. Pure blood vampires can only feed on blood. I'll go further. They can only feed on human blood. Then I'm guessing that means one of his parents are human. Is one of your parents human? Yes, but not quite like that. My father was born a vampire, but my mother was once human. After they met and fell in love, he turned her into a vampire. Then, for about 100 years, they travelled and enjoyed each other's company. And when they grew tired of that, they decided to have a child. Oh, that's so sweet! That's how I came to be. Because your mother was born human? Yeah, that's why I can eat human food. My father always had a hard time with my eating habits, but now he's just come to terms with it. Does your mother eat anything other than blood? No, after turning into a vampire, she couldn't even look at human food. She immediately starts feeling nauseous. Oh, that's a shame. What happened if a purebred vampire eats some food? He thinks about it. Actually, I was told about such a case. A vampire fell so deeply in love with a human that he almost died because of it. Damn. She thought he was an ordinary man and decided to feed him dinner. At first, he refused, but she was persistent. She took a piece of baked potato and handed it to him. He couldn't resist his beloved and ate the treat. A few hours later, he developed a terrible fever. The blood in his body almost boiled. I don't know what medicine they injected him with, but it was several years before he got back on his feet. Whoa, he really went for it. He was really in love. And even then, he only got up to lie down comfortably and sleep for another 5 or 6 years. Well, that's a story. What's interesting is that his beloved waited for him and accepted him for who he was. They even had 5 children. Whoa, 5! That's a whole that's a whole team. Haha, the story ended happily. I think so, but people's lives are very short. This girl didn't even live to be 50. Oh no. She didn't want to become a vampire? No, she didn't want to see the death of all her loved ones, so she died as a human. It's clear. What would you do in this situation? You mean, would I agree to become a vampire? He nodded. I don't know, to be honest. Well, yes, it's quite a difficult choice. On the one hand, a person can become a vampire and gain immortality, but both humans and vampires are strongly attached to family ties. Most people gave up their eternal life precisely because of their loved ones. I don't think my relatives would be very upset if I became a vampire, or even if I just disappeared somewhere. Wow, that's really sad. The only person close to me who takes an interest in my life is my grandmother. Well, there can be another person like Brandon. But I shouldn't be thinking of another man when I'm romancing another man. But then Brandon is my first love in this game. Okay, get your head in the game. For all the rest of my relatives, it's as if I don't exist. I don't even want to think about them now. What should I talk to him about? How old are you? Wow, we're really asking the questions that Bella Swan did. What do you think? You look 20 years old, but knowing you're a vampire... How long have you been 20? A while. You could be several hundred years old. Haha, I'm 89, I'm still young. Although by your standards, I'm probably a decrepit old man. Don't worry, Lucas. You know what? I like my men older and aged like fine wine. And also, oh my god, that's for sure. How old are you? 21 years old, 30 years old, over 100 years old. Out of these options, the 21 years old is the closest to my real age. So let's go with 21. Like, I'm kind of stuck in the middle. Like, almost stuck in the middle between these two. So you started working in this store when you were only 18 years old. What should I talk to him about? Did you quickly get used to your new life? Life with humans and other monsters. I've always lived among people, and I've also encountered various monsters from time to time. So for me, it wasn't something strange or something I need to get used to. No, of course, at first it was strange that I could now openly say that I was a vampire. Although I tell people who are afraid of monsters that I'm human, so as to not scare them. Otherwise, no normal conversation would take place. As long as I don't open my mouth wide, no one even suspects that there's an imposter among them. Lucas, forget about your sharp teeth, because why do you have such a silver tongue? Like, the way that he talks and conducts himself is just so attractive. And maybe it's because he's mature, like literally, he's 89. Don't people notice how pale you are? They notice, but I tell them it's just how my skin is. And if they still don't believe me, I add that I just overdid it with makeup. You have no idea how much makeup I have to put on to cover my freckles. After these words, they always leave me alone. Okay, I get it. But still, how did you live in the days when there was no makeup? Or did everyone just take your word for it? It was a bit of a challenge back then, actually, but I just didn't hang out with overly attentive people. And I didn't live in the times where there were no cosmetics at all. So I sometimes use a regular blush and lipstick. That's all. Got it. What should I talk to him about? We have one thing in common. You and I have one thing in common. It's our nocturnal lifestyle. No, MC, you missed a grand opportunity. You were meant to say, we are both hot. I was going to say another two, like, we are single and both ready to mingle, but those two make me a cheater on Brandon. But I think, you know what, now I have to accept that Lucas is becoming my second male wife in this harem that I've made. Are you serious? Yes, while most of the city sleeps, we're awake. True, for you it's a way of life, and for me it's just my work schedule. Don't you want to get another job? It's night shifts in this neighborhood after all. Besides, you're human, and this store, as I understand it, is mostly for various monsters. I'm not the kind of person who likes to change jobs often, and there is security here, although their post is not here, but in the next block. I've gotten used to the store and the night shifts, and it's actually pretty quiet here. It happens that no one comes here for my entire shift. And my employer pays generously, and he treats me well. I see. By the way, if you can eat human food, that means you're not afraid of the sun, right? Yes, we're asking the important questions, like whether he has the skin of a killer, Bella. I'm afraid. All vampires fear not only the sun, but also daylight in general. This is, so to speak, our price for immortality. I'm sorry. There's nothing special about it. Just as you humans are accustomed to working during the day and sleeping at night, we too work or simply go about our business during the day, and at night we stroll and relax. But I still often notice that vampires who are born humans miss the feeling of the sun's warmth on their skin. My mother often looks at all sorts of photographs and pictures of humans. I think she envies them to some extent. The fact that they can simply go outside at any time of day. I think I asked something I shouldn't have. I would also like to feel this at least once. Is it really that nice? I don't even know what to tell you. The sun is sometimes too strong, which can make us feel hot or even sick. But the first warm rays of sun after winter really do feel special. You smile at him. Sounds cool. I like it. I don't even know if I could live a life solely at night. I think that immortality means that they don't have the same sense of appreciation for life as humans. Vampires don't have to rush to accomplish anything important in life. Their time doesn't stand still, unlike ours. Are you thinking about something again? He doesn't like it when our attention is off him, huh? What should I talk to him about? Looks like we've finished the conversation options. Looks like your shift is finally over. He throws his cup into the trash can. You follow his example. Okay, come on, I'll walk you home. It's not exactly safe to be walking the streets alone at this time of day. Okay, thank you. Thanks for walking me home. I enjoyed spending time with you. You take a few steps back, thereby getting closer to your entrance. Why doesn't he leave? Wait, how come we get the option to hug Lucas, but not Brandon? Like, he's my second male wife, and yeah, I get to do more with him than my first male wife. Wow. It's okay. At least I'll take the opportunity with him. Hug him goodbye. You hesitantly approach the vampire. Oh! He also takes a step forward and embraces you. Is it your shift tomorrow or not? Oh, he's trying to plan to see us again? Oh, that's so sweet. No, I work every other day. Okay, I'll write to you in the evening. Bye-bye. He's going to pen us letters? Oh, he is such a romantic. Bye-bye. Sweet dreams to you, MC. Oh my god. Bye, Lucas. And we're going to hit the unknown route again, where he is appears with us in bed. And I felt like I couldn't really find any other endings, whether it be for Lucas, for Brandon, for Amari, for Konstantin. It's really obvious that it was just that route. So I've reloaded this page, and I was thinking to myself, let's try to do the illogical option of I have to gather all my strength and hit him. We might lead ourselves to an ending. You kick him, but then you feel a sharp pain in your head. You lose your balance and fall to the floor. You're so rude, MC. Oh, MC, you've disappointed me. You feel a headache again, but this time it becomes unbearable. You hug your head tightly with your hands. Please make it stop. My head is exploding. I can't breathe. I'll help you, my dear. I didn't want to do this today, but you didn't give me a choice. You lose consciousness forever. What a lovely way to say that we died. Bad ending 1, helping as much as I could. Well, I think I found all the possible endings in this newly updated demo of my night job. I hope that you've enjoyed this playthrough as much as I enjoyed playing and recording it. And thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video, as it is my very first. If you have any suggestions as to what visual novel you would like me to play next, please drop it below in the comments. as well as any reactions that you might have had towards the playthrough as well. I would love to see, how our opinions may have differed, or whether you liked a certain character that I might not have bonded with as much, and, just explain your reasons why, because I love talking to people where we have common interests. So I hope that you have a lovely rest of your week or weeks before I see you in the next video. Once again, thank you so much, and bye everyone!